So, as Dean of the Evans School, I have the great honor in selecting the Dean's Leadership Award winner, who celebrates an individual or a group that's committed to equity, radical courage, and uncompromising servant leadership. The leader is not afraid to run against the grain where it requires support, and really trying to foster democratic ideals in the face of challenges. So this year's awardee was nominated by David, so I think I want to have you do the introduction.
Although I don't know that he wants me to do the introduction. So I met our next awardee, Dr. Brent Jones, over 20 years ago, shortly after moving here from Washington, D.C. I was actually introduced to him by his dad, who is actually here, Joe Jones, who is a football icon here at UW. He knew I loved to play basketball, and Brent actually thought that he could play basketball. And I'm just joking. Brent is pretty talented. But I learned a lot about Brent over the years. I credit him for most of the influential people that I've met since moving here. He was an influencer before the term was in vogue. Every time he and I spoke or got together and talked, the discussion always seemed to go back to how we might better our community. That's who he is. With his lovely wife, Janine, by his side, and an incredibly gifted daughter, learning under such a gifted leader, they are truly a power family. And if you add his mother, Mona Lake Jones, who is a nationally recognized poet, it is no surprise that Brent is such a visionary educational leader who is committed to fostering the success of all students through transformative cultural shifts and revitalization of the pre-K through 12 educational system. As the superintendent of Seattle Public Schools, he oversees Washington State's largest school district and champions an environment where every student can flourish. Notably, Dr. Jones has been instrumental in propelling Seattle Public Schools towards greater equity and innovation. He masterminded the implementation of a district-wide racial equity strategy, forging impactful public-private collaborations to expedite student achievement. Furthermore, his leadership culminated in the integration of racial equity considerations within collective bargaining agreements, the establishment of the Civil Rights Compliance Office, and pioneering initiatives in talent development and recruitment aimed at enhancing workforce diversity and employee engagement. Dr. Jones has deep community roots and is a proud product of Seattle Public Schools and the University of Washington.
We were waiting.
I told all the truth. Dr. Jones' unwavering dedication to educational excellence, combined with his dynamic leadership, has left an indelible mark on the landscape of education in Washington State. His commitment to equitable innovation and inclusive education continues to shape the lives of students and educators alike. Congratulations, bro.
Okay.